How's it going, guys? It's your boy Salty Uchi here, Red Hair Kaneki, 2/3 of the Golden Triangle. Anime Late Night Podcast, yeah. Shouts out to SANJI. Here to do speculations or discussions and speculations for One Piece chapters 896 and 897. First things first, I will address Puddin' and whatnot. Apparently, she asked SANJI to make a promise to her, took a cigarette, and Kaneki had pointed out that there were some sound effects. That would be cool. It would be assumed that she may have kissed him. It's also, if she had done that, then it's more likely she used her memory abilities to go ahead and to change his memories up. If so, that leads to the question on what did she decide to change? Did she erase herself altogether? Which means that did she ask him to make to promise her to find someone that will treat him well? Or
probably not me.
just someone to treat him well. Going back to your girl Reiju. Or did she say, please remember me for how I want you to remember me? And then she erased all of the grimy shit out of her memories. Because obviously she'll be able to, when she pulls his Sony Vegas out, she'll know exactly what he saw and what he heard and whatnot. So it makes you wonder, what will she modify? What's your thoughts on that?
Could it be possible that she, in that moment she kind of insert an artificial memories of maybe what life would have been if they had married under normal circumstances?
Why would you do that? Then what's the point of making a promise then? I'm sorry, my bad.
And then just kind of show them that brief preview and then just kind of erase all of it. I mean, it's probably just something for her own.
Okay,
let's say she could do that to him and then maybe take that memories.
Okay, so let me get it straight. So she's gonna insult a false memory so he can live that, and then pull Sony Vegas and erase everything. What would be the point of all that, though?
It's just something for her.
But he won't remember it, so what's the point?
It's just something that she can figure out. You don't have to look deep into it.
But he won't remember it, though.
He doesn't need to.
Then why do it?
I'd say it's for her, not for him.
If she erases all the memories that he has previous of her anyway, then theoretically they could just start off fresh if she meets up with him later on down the line.
That's just wouldn't be genuine.
Oh, so inserting false memories into his head is?
Yeah, but it's not like she left it in there. Like I say, she'd do that, and then just have something
so
of her own.
For
kind of like making a fake sex tape.
Okay.
If you want to go that route.
Okay.
Not talking about that kind of, because that shit's whack.
I watched that recently. It was pretty terrible.
I feel bad for the dude.
You're a stripper. How do you not know what you're... You know what? We'll save that for another day. Alright, so there you go on that. So either... It seems unlikely that she would shoot him and whatnot.
I think shooting.
So...
It would sound really loud.
Wow.
From the alley.
So it's very possible that she may have just... I mean, there's what Kaneki said where she planted a false memory into him. It's very possible she just cut out all of the bad parts, essentially, everything that she had said about him and how she tried to play him and whatnot, and just had them together as husband and wife. So theoretically, she could have inserted the fact that they got married.
Or she probably just kissed him. I might have looked too much into it.
Oh, but you were quick to shoot down everything I had to say about that. But with that being said, though,
I didn't shoot it down. I'm saying it can happen. I'd say that's one of the possibilities.
It is. But and I'll save that for another day, I guess. It's very possible that... I'll save that for another day.
She's probably just kissing. I don't want to look too much into it.
Possibly. Next thing.
Now, I'm not making an assumption that those sound was sucking sound, but,
Wouldn't hurt.
Oh, wait, hold on. Shit. Never mind. She's not 15.
Oh. Next thing would be,
Please, don't take me away, Donald Trump.
Wow. Next... You're a jerk. Next thing is going to be PEKOMS. So, PEKOMS is back in the mix. We don't necessarily know how he actually got into the mirror world. We don't know if he was, hiding out. We don't know exactly what his deal is. Oh, look at that. That works out. Right there. Next to the, we're not exactly sure how PEKOMS pulled that move off.
It's probably came in with flambe.
It's possible. Yeah, definitely. All that. It's very possible that that's the move that he made. We're not really sure yet. We're kind of just waiting. Whoa, hell of a dip. We'll have to wait and see how that. Oh boy. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. We'll have to see how that plays out with PEKOMS. I'm happy that he's there, holding Brulee's expired cakes. Well, grayish cakes, I guess.
Yeah, what if PEKOMS fuck Brulee? Random thoughts. Gross. Would that be like bestiality or furry? What do you call that? The technically PEKOMS like the mink they aren't really animal. They're like human, but like have animal shit. Like would that be bestiality? What the fuck going on there? If that does happen though. Random thoughts.
Alright guys, we're gonna get Boba, we'll be right back.
No, we gotta finish this right now.
No, I'm not gonna finish that. It's too much to cover.
No, we're finishing this right now.
There's too much to cover.
We're finishing this right now.
There's too much to cover.
We're doing this right now.
There's too much to cover, bro.
We will not do two takes.
There's not gonna be 2 takes. I'm really gonna just pause it.
No.
There's too much to cover, bro.
It's not that much.
There is that much.
It's not much. I'm finishing in like 5 minutes.
No, I'm not rushing it though, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna rush that.
We can do this in 10 minutes. We will sit here for 30 minutes if we have to.
Alright then, if you really want to plan it out like that, I really want to kind of...
I really don't want it to be 30 minutes now.
Okay, so then yet again, let's just go ahead and...
No. We'll finish this.
Oh, I don't want to rush through this, man.
We don't have to, like I say. We'll finish this.
I can literally pause it, dude, and come right back to it.
No.
Alright, so... As it pertains to, As it pertains to PEKOMS, we already talked about that. I don't want to talk about that now. That's just creepy. All right, so the Fire Tank Pirates. As you know, Big Mom is literally right on their ass. It's a pretty daunting situation, and I don't know if it's foreshadowing that we might lose a few of the members of the Fire Tank Pirates. I wouldn't think that we would.
Chiffon become Burnt Chiffon.
Wow, but they are certainly on the move. They said that they're pretty close to Liqueur Island, which I think is where they're not Liqueur, Fluffy Island is where they're going next. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far off they are, but Big Mom is literally right on their tails. Didn't actually get to see what Big Mom looked like in this particular panel. Just saw Prometheus. So we'll have to wait and kind of speculate on that. I would assume that they don't have a lot of time. But then again, I think they're still safe because Big Mom wouldn't risk screwing up the cake.
But what if the heat is kind of like slowly melting the cake?
That's on her, I guess. I really don't.
I mean, I guess she can just suck up the icing, but
possibly, but hard to say. As it pertains to Oven, as well as the siblings. I'm pausing it. As it pertains to Oven and his siblings, first off, they shitted on Brulee pretty heavy. So that goes back to what Kaneki said about they really don't care about her, which is a shame, really. But what are you gonna do? On top of that, they did acknowledge the fact that since she is basically the key to the mirror world, that whoever basically controls her, she's basically the trophy to whoever the victor is, basically.
Yeah, but I mean, like, once if they are going out through that mirrors, like I can imagine, like, I mean, probably like, all right, you're out. I gotta cut you Brulee.
Right.
Because I can't have him, just kind of dip again.
That's possible.
I can see him like just smirking Brulee.
Wow.
Don't give a shit about him.
Probably.
I mean, he already tried to kill Chiffon, so.
Yeah, but theoretically she mutinied. But I guess that's neither here nor there with that. With that being said, they already have the contingency plan though that the moment Straw Hat comes out, that they're gonna do him in anyway. So
5 minutes.
Yeah, so there you go on that. Let's see, we already talked about Sanji and Pudding. The Straw Hats themselves, I guess, since they're pretty much on the way to... They're on the way to Cacao Island. I don't know exactly how far they are, but they're already weighing out how bad their situation is, given that they're being followed by Lady Smoothie and half of the
And she still haven't done anything.
and the Big Mom fleet, I guess. So, you know, they're hoping that Luffy remembers what's going on, and him and Sanji can actually make it out of this. Because Sanji himself has even acknowledged that it was going to be extremely difficult to tuck and run once Luffy comes out of that mirror. I'm surprised, though. Well, I'm not surprised, I guess. I can see why Sanji wouldn't want to involve putting into that situation, because, you know, she'd have really nowhere else to go. So, I kind of understand that part. Anything else?
I guess Pudding could go with fucking the Fire King Pirates if they don't.
Oh, with Chiffon. Yeah, I guess you could.
I don't know. Fucking Lola just happened to show up and like, it's time to go. Hop on.
Wow. Possible that could happen too.
I don't know. Speculation for the next chapter. I think might happen.
I don't know. Actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I would assume that I would hope that PEKOMS has a mirror somewhere else, so they can jump through. So they can jump through that mirror, and then from there, oh well, no, there's no mirrors on the.
But I mean, like,
there's no. I need you to go ahead and move that one, because that one definitely is gonna. So, I think as it pertains to
well, but the problem with that, like, if they are getting out the mirror from another mirrors, how is Sanji gonna know that unless they can somehow contact him?
Don't know. Unless what's your name? Pudding leaves her compact with Sanji, implying that she actually has one. I'm not sure if she does. I would assume she would. A girl at her age. So if so, that would be a viable. That could very well be a viable option. It's neither here nor there, though.
I mean, or Luffy, like I said before, like Luffy can probably get out of a mirror from the Germa ship and be like, "Hey, you gotta take me to Cow Island," and then snatch up Sanji.
Yeah, I guess they could. I can see Reiju.
And then that would give us like that fight between the Germa and the Big Mom crew.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that could work.
So, and then I guess they can all rendezvous at Cow Island with the Straw Hat, the rest of the Straw Hat coming in. And then it'll probably be like one last big battle before the dipping and then end of the arc. So,
yeah, sounds about right.
Anything else, my dude?
No, that's it. Alright guys, this was speculations and discussions for One Piece chapter 896 and 897. Thank you very much for listening in. We'll see you guys for, I don't know, I guess whatever video that comes up next. To be honest with you, more likely Dragon Ball Super episodes 129 and 130, if it's all one episode. That hasn't been confirmed yet. Which we'll see for that on Monday, I think. Yeah, it'd be Monday. Alright guys, so for your boy Salty Uchiha, Red Hair Kaneki, and for SANJI, I'll let you guys in the next video.
Peace.